I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your boy TP. Today, we are courtroom hopping back into the courtroom of Judge Hillary Braley out of the state of Michigan. This is only going to be my second time sitting in on one of her proceedings, but I must say, the first and only time I've ever sat in her proceeding, she had to deal with Mr. Thomas Styron. And for those of us who know who Mr. Siren is, he can be a handful. But without you guys even asking, let me answer this question for you. How did she do? She did great. So I don't see her doing any less of a job this time with this young woman, sovereign citizen before her by the name of Shannon Phillips. I am interested though in seeing how she handles it. But just to give you a little bit of information, this is a two appearance proceeding, but it is not both proceedings are not in front of Judge Braley. The other one is going to be in front of Judge Rain Washington. And you guys know that I don't like to put two of the same judges in the same video. So what I'm going to do today is, because one is a little shorter than the other, I'm going to do a double feature Friday. So this first video is going to be coming out early noon with Judge Braley, and the second appearance with Shannon Phillips and Judge Washington will be coming out later on. So with that being said, guys, don't miss either one of them. I'm looking forward to both. So let's hop into this proceeding.
Now calling case number 24W001656. This is the Township of Ypsilanti versus Shannon Phillips.
Hi,
Hi, can you state your name for the record, please?
Shannon Phillips.
Okay, thank you very much. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I have here is a citation from May 27th of 2024 that charges that on or about that date you did operate a motor vehicle on E-Course Road at or near Harris Road with improper plates. It says that the plate did not come back to the vehicle that it was on. That is a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of up to 90 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both. Do you understand all that?
No, I do not understand.
Okay. So let me clarify. When I ask if you understand, what I want to know is, do you know now what you are being charged with, whether or not you agree with it?
No, I do not agree with it. And I filed
Okay.
paperwork to the court
Yes.
expressing that.
Okay. And I'm cutting you off for a second because I'm not asking if you agree with it. I'm just asking. I have explained that you're being charged with having improper plates. Do you understand that that is what you are being charged with? Again, I'm not asking if you agree with it. I just want to make sure, because the purpose of this hearing is to determine whether or not you are competent to stand trial. That's part of it, at least. Do you know what you are being charged with now?
Yeah, I see it on the paper.
You do have the right to remain silent, because anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings. You do not have to disclose citizenship status to the court, but you do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if these proceedings would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that does not apply to you, then do not worry about it. So, do you wish to have the public defender speak on your behalf?
No.
Okay. In regards to the misdemeanor charge against you, how are you pleading at this time? Or are you standing mute?
Stand mute.
Okay. I am going to set this for
Um,
a
Ma'am,
Yes.
this has been long and drawn out since, May. I don't even have that vehicle anymore. Unfortunately, I've had to buy 2 vehicles since that vehicle. Not to mention how aggressive and threatening your officers was when they approached my vehicle. Not to mention they were pulling on my door, yelling and screaming for me to get out, or they were going to pull me out. I do have that video on my phone. However, because my laptop is not working, I have to use my phone.
Okay. Before you continue, couple of things. One, I will note that the officers are not court employees, so they are not the court's officers. What I am going to do, because it is the next step in this process, is set you for a pretrial. Okay, the purpose of the hearing today is to make sure that you know what you're being charged with and what the potential penalties are. The next step is a pretrial, which is where you will get to discuss with the judge more of what happened that day, and if you have evidence, then you can bring it up then. Your pretrial is being scheduled for November 27th.
Just a waste of time. 11/27.
Correct. This year, so that's 11/27,
Mhm.
2024. That will be at 9 in the morning over Zoom before Judge Washington. Because of your appearance here today, I am recalling the bench warrant that issued for your arrest on October 9th. That bench warrant had issued because of failure to appear for a number of arraignment dates that were set.
But
So
I was there and I have proof of that as well. I was on the hearing. It did the same thing it was doing now, saying that the host was there and would let me in. But I sat there for over like 2 hours on the 9th and the 10th and wasn't let inside the Zoom on either day. I do have screenshots of that, so I'll present that as well
Okay.
at the next hearing.
Okay. So to be clear, the bench warrant is being recalled, so that is going away.
Thank you.
The court is setting a personal recognizance bond, so basically you're promising to appear for the next court date. Again, that's November 27th. I will note that sometimes, depending on the size of the docket, it can take a long time. And I think what was my arraignment docket last Wednesday took 3.5 hours. So it can take a long time. So long as you're seeing the message that the Zoom is still going on and that the host knows you're there and can let you in, then as much as it is not a whole lot of fun, you should wait.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have any questions right now?
Not at the moment. I don't believe so, no.
Okay, thank you. So, your next court date again, November 27th, 2024, 9 in the morning over Zoom before Judge Washington.
Okay.
Well, guys, we have come to the end of this short court proceeding between Judge Braley and Miss Shannon Phillips. Miss Shannon Phillips definitely looked like she was ready to turn up, definitely has her sovereign citizen head on. First and foremost, she said, listen, I don't want any public defender. I can defend myself. She was getting ready to go into the whole police officer thing, telling Judge Braley, your officers did this to me and did that. But Judge Braley had to remind her, like, listen, police officers aren't court employees. But what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to go ahead and set this as a pretrial before Judge Washington, which I told you guys we will have that proceeding up later on this evening. And I believe that proceeding is going to be a lot longer than this one. So until then, guys, this is Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. Thank you once again for all the support, joining me, the comments, the dialogue. It's been beautiful, guys, from the start. Let's keep it going. But with that being said, guys, court is adjourned. See you guys soon. God bless.